Hi, I'm Glenn Darcy, Vice President of Product Management at Arturia. Today I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks using our Spark Creative Drum Machine. Alright, so I'm just going to make a quick beat here. I've loaded up a kit that I like. It's the Berlin Electro kit. It's new from the 1.4 release. And I've changed up a couple of the sounds. I like most of what it had here, but I wanted to put in a 909 snare, and I went to a 606 hi-hat. But it's basically the Berlin Electro kit. You can change up the sounds out of the library yourself. So first thing we're going to do is just show how easy it is to record a pattern. So record on, and now I can record by either just pressing the pads in time, or I can use the 16 step buttons across the top. So I'm going to use those to enter a kick drum. I've got the kick drum selected. I'm going to try to put an accent, a little accent on the beginning. And I'm going to turn off the metronome. You turn on and off the metronome via holding down the select button and pressing the tap button. So I'm going to turn it off now because I have the kick drum reference. So I'm now going to just start making a beat here. So I'm going to select the hi-hat here by holding select and pressing the hi-hat. And I can see the pattern that I've recorded in the upper buttons. Now, one thing that's fun to do with these, this type of sequencing is sometimes you just press the buttons and see what you get. You know, you can kind of just randomly select things and create interesting new patterns. So I've taken off recording. I can go listen to some other sounds here. I'm going to go to the second bank of 8 sounds. I've got 8 sounds here, and then I've got 8 sounds here. So I'm going to add some bass things here. Put it back in record. It's pretty much that simple to make a beat. Now that I've got this one pattern in here, I'm going to go in and copy the pattern. So I can do it while it's playing. To copy, you hold down select, press the erase button. I just chose 1 to 2, so now I've got a copy of this in pattern number 2. So I can change it up. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to delete the recording that I did here. Now I have a couple ways of doing that, of course. I can go through and press each one of the things, select the instrument. Or I can just hold down the erase button and press the pad, and it says it's erasing pad 15, and now I'm going to erase pad 16. So now I can sit here and maybe I'll change those up a and I'm going to go on and make another copy of that. So I'm going to go on and copy 2 to 3. So now I've got a copy in 3. I'm going to change this. So now I've got that. I'm going to change up the pitch on this thing. So I'm going to automate in a little pitch change. So all these knobs are assigned in real time here. So I can go through and change parameters. If I just want to, and just change the pitch of it like that. Or I can automate it. So if I just put it in record, I can go. It's that simple. So you've got 24 knobs here, and each one of the instruments has 3 knobs assigned to it. I can change what those knobs are assigned to. These are all user assignable things. So right now we've got this assigned to pitch, this one's assigned to the high pass cutoff, and this one's to decay. So maybe I'll change up the decay on it. and I don't like it because it cuts off that one note. So I'm going to erase that automation, and you do that by holding the erase button and turn the knob that, so it's just erase that automation there. But I do want to do something with a high pass. And maybe I'll select this instrument. When it's selected, then all 6 of these knobs become the cutoff, resonance, aux1, aux2 sends, pans, and volume. So I can also automate those functions now. So I'll just automate the send to there to the delay. Then I can go back to the other patterns. And maybe we'll change it up. And I can change patterns back and forth in real time here. So I'm using the roll effect here, and I just changed that up. So you can see you can start to make really complicated beats with lots of automations. There's no other drum machine or hybrid drum machine on the market that gives you this kind of real-time flexibility to create beats. You don't want to lose your ideas before you get a chance to ever put them down. So it's that easy to make beats quickly using Spark.